Resolve, Chapter 3. And welcome back everyone for the next part of Radiant Historia. Starting off right away.
Stock, do you trust what those guys said?
Not entirely. Not yet. At the very least, though, it's dangerous to stay here.
But what about our mission?
I understand your concern, but this could be more important. I'm going to suspend the mission for now. There are two major problems as I see it.
What do you mean?
First, there's the double agent. The enemy knew we were coming. We have to find out who it is and expose the circumstances behind this mess.
I agree. And the second one?
We have to confirm for ourselves whether what Eruca said is true. It's hard to believe she could have fabricated all that.
Yes, I think so too. The desertification's progress is very real, and its acceleration matches her claim.
Just coincidence, maybe? Or she's using the facts to prop up her story.
That's why we need to investigate for ourselves, right?
Sure.
Well, I guess.
But it does line up with what Lipton and Theo said. Even Heiss hinted at it. Sure, at the beginning, right? I have no doubt that her claims are genuine.
If we can confirm a connection between the two problems, we'll contact Alistel for a decision. Depending on how things go, the war may become irrelevant, and our mission may be aborted.
I think that's a reasonable way to proceed. We're in a very precarious position right now.
Rainy, it's fine if you can't trust Eruca. Trust me instead, I assure you. I have no intention of giving my life for nothing. The three of us will survive to protect our country. Together.
Okay, I getcha.
Rick, could you guide Stock and the others to Cornet Village? Yeah, sure thing. We'll get there in no time if we take the northeast path in Grand Plain.
Looks like they're escorting us somewhere safer.
Well, that's good. But I'm worried. What's gonna happen to the princess while I'm gone? Never fear, young Rixie. I'll protect her with my life.
You sound sure of yourself, but that sword of yours looks pretty worn down. You gonna be okay swinging that thing around?
I wield only the finest blades. Nothing else feels right. This one is becoming worn, I admit, but I can't find a suitable replacement.
That's some personality quirk.
I will have you know there are certain techniques you can only perform with a fine sword.
But
if you happen to find something that meets my standards, I'll be happy to buy it off. It is called a Zen sword. They are traditionally made in Cygnus. Again, Cygnus, I don't think? Yeah, I never had a chance to meet that place before.
one of the sand swords of Cygnus, huh? I'll keep that in mind.
Is it going to be important?
Okay.
Let's get going. I have the feeling this might be important. Sand sword Cygnus, was it right? Okay, it's always nice to have a little notebook ready for such little hints in the stories, right? Okay then. Am I supposed to talk to you one more time, or is it fine? The sword I'm using right now is getting pretty worn. I'm kind of nervous about it. If you find the sand sword, could you bring it to me? It's a traditional sword from Cygnus area, so if you go there, you may find it.
A sand sword from Cygnus, huh?
I'll reward you if you can find one for me, though I can't really offer much. And it has been added! Okay, it is important. It is very important. But nevertheless, it's time for us to head back to Grand Plain and then head northeast. Unless, of course, yes, they can't really do anything with... Are you new?
What are you doing here?
What the hell?
Oh, it's you.
Eruca!
Sometimes I sneak out of the castle to see how the people in the town live. My stepmother would never permit me to leave the castle at all.
If you need to know something, you could just ask one of your subordinates. Don't you realize you were almost assassinated the other day?
Everyone interprets facts differently. I believe it is vital to see the important things in life with my own eyes. But you're right. I must be able to at least protect myself.
children's.
Big bro?
I'm hungry. Okay, just a little longer, okay? I'll give you a snack I've been hanging on to in a bit, so be patient, okay?
Really?
Really? Yay! Thank you! Aww! So cute!
Life in Granorg isn't so easy, is it?
No. Sometimes I wonder, what if I could abandon my duties and responsibilities and reach out to the people who are suffering? Don't you feel that way sometimes?
She puts up a cheerful front, but I suspect she's pushing herself pretty hard. You never know what could make her push herself even harder. I must choose my words carefully. What? Don't push yourself, fulfill your duties. What the hell? Why? Why? Yeah, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. I don't want you to risk your life into something dangerous, okay? You can only do so much, and if you get burned out, then we're going to have a problem. So don't push yourself, okay? Just be modest about it.
If your royal name is what's holding you down, you can simply toss it aside.
Huh?
The important thing is what you choose to accomplish in your life. Your status as a member of the royal family can't interfere with that. Nothing can. But if you choose to give it up, that course of action may end up destroying the hopes of many. Keep that in mind.
You're right, Stock. I must consider that as a factor.
What is happening? They gave us some major headaches, but the resistance has finally been put down.
What?
And now they'll pay for the their betrayal of debt.
Hold it right there!
Eruca? It can't be Princess Eruca. So the rumors of her working for the resistance were true?
I won't run and hide from you. If you want to harm these people, you'll have to face me first.
What? Princess Eruca had been secretly participating in the resistance. At some point, she was suddenly thrust into the front line. She took up arms against her stepmother Protea as a traitor to the crown. People saw Eruca as a symbol of the resistance and as the spearhead of their hope. In the end, she met her death in battle. However, her ideas were embraced by her comrades, who fought even harder to realize their dreams. What did just happen? Princess Charge? I just told her to take it easy, didn't I? I totally did.
Welcome back, Stock.
What the? What?
It seems your words set a fire in Eruca's heart.
That wasn't the idea!
Is she strong-willed or weak-minded? All we know is that she has an extraordinary spirit.
All her life, Eruca was forced to endure her grief, while her resistance comrades suffered. For her, advising her to not push herself meant to let go of her own discipline. It's truly ironic that your advice was what convinced her to stand and fight.
She is an instrumental figure in your plan to stop the desertification of the world. You will need her help at some point in order to accomplish your goal.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far?
My god. So, by saying she should take it easy, she just simply jumped into the front line and died. Wow, game. Thanks for having that, what the hell? What's this? The king's daughter. Oh, was it related? Ah, I see, right. I was supposed to get some kind of ring, and I wasn't able to get it from the shop. Why it is connected to the ring quest is a bit weird. But I guess, is she going to give me the ring if I tell her the other story? Or the other answer? We'll see. I'm just going to jump back really quickly. So, okay. Instead of not pushing yourself, I guess, You need to fulfill your duties. I'm sorry, Eruca, but it seems like you don't really listen to my words. Stay loyal to your duty. Is that what she needs to hear? Seems like it.
Your duty isn't to help people. It's to create a world in which people can help each other. That's something that ordinary citizens can only dream of. You are burdened with the name of the Granorg royal family, but it gives you power.
I can create a world?
You don't realize how much influence you have, do you? I should tell you that your reputation reaches all the way to Alistel. There's a little girl who pretends that she's you when she plays make-believe. She asked me to bring her a replica of your ring before I came here.
My ring. Thank you, Stock. I'll give this some thought. And if you wouldn't mind, would you give this to that little girl in Alistel?
Ah, so that is where the girl comes into play. It's to keep her on the right track so that she doesn't die. Okay.
Hey, this is...
It's fine. It was a gift from my brother. He bought it for me once when we snuck out. If this makes that little girl happy, I'm sure my brother would forgive me for giving it away. Don't you think so?
Yes, I suppose so.
Thank you, Stock.
Do you feel better now? It's time you return to the palace.
Yes. I'm glad that we had this talk. See you later.
The king's daughter has been revised. So, should I just quickly teleport again? I mean, technically speaking, I just need to deliver the ring and then it's done. Right? And I don't see anything else special around here. You know what? It's just on the way. I'm just gonna do it really quickly. The save point is right over to the left side after all. There we go, my girl. Oh, hi! Were you able to get Princess Eruca's... Yes, I did.
Ooh!
Oh, so pretty! It's so sparkly and it's like a dream on my finger.
They didn't have very many over there. It wasn't easy to find. But someone gave me one when I told her about you. Take good care of it.
Wow! She must be very kind. Just like the real Princess Eruca. Yeah, I'll take great care of it. Thank you so much.
I know.
Oh yeah, here's a reward for you. I brought it from home. You should use it. It's just a collector. It's just collecting dust at my house. Rabbit foot. Nice. The king's daughter has been revised. So, with that, Eruca and the girl is happy, and I was able to get what's exactly? Rabbit foot. Holy hell! 15 luck? Well. Rainy? Rainy, let me think for a second. You have ailment hits, right? You have ailment hits. So I guess it is about time that you boost up your luck a little bit. But seriously now, back to the real quest. Is what I wanted to say, but what the hell is going on here?
Jeez.
That man attacked the soldier out of the blue. He was shouting, the corrupted Protea era must end. But he was immediately overpowered by the soldiers. A young man who couldn't take it anymore. Take note of this. The sparing young man has been added to the White Chronicle. Does that mean there are more quests around?
Huh?
The public agrees that the rebel undermines the strength of us all. The public agrees that act of setting and treason must not be tolerated. There's probably a high chance I'm able to save him, but because of him, I just realized I almost forgot to check for quests around here. Since every time you get to a new chapter, some quests suddenly appear. So instead of heading back to Grand Plain right away, I'm just going to make a quick run around. Give me a second. Okay, never mind. Seems like there was only one quest around here. But you never know, right? The quest can show up pretty much anywhere. Now then, forward it goes. We're supposed to reach the other side. I don't know why they did it, but I heard someone snuck into the palace. Well, What do you expect from a country like this? Maybe some bigwit is going to bleed. Probably. Most likely. So let's see. Back to Grand Plain Northwest. And then we're supposed to head to the Northeast. Oh my god. They're pretty much everywhere. Is that a fire chick? Oh yes. Nice to see that they are still around.
Here!
Connaught Village is just around the corner, if we take that path. Come on, Stark. Okay. You just wanted to show me that? We had a cutscene? You know, I kind of tried to go there multiple times already. Just, oh my god. Seriously? Just that they always try to stop me while doing so, you know? It was kind of weird. Anyways, I'm gonna put this barrel right over there. Then we're going to grab this barrel, put it also over here. And then up we go! Away from the tiger. And that was pretty much it. That was super easy. Now then, Connaught Village. Let's see, is it just a normal little village? Or is there anything Ooh, special rounds. Fang Charm and... Wait.
These vegetables.
Savory vegetables. Is that supposed to be the thing that I'm supposed to find? For the dish, maybe?
Yes!
This is Connaught Village. As you can see, we are out in the countryside. But it's a nice place to live. That is true.
I want you to teach me how to raise conuts.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Yes?
Conuts, huh? They are quite difficult to grow. Here are some notes on how to get a successful crop. Go ahead and take them. Well, that was easy. Conuts are very fragile until you can get them to take root. Then they will grow anywhere. Good luck with them. What was inherited has been revised. Is that really alright for you to just tell me that easily? After all, you make a living out of that, right? Huh.
Here!
We're here at Connaught Village. We should stop by the Major first. His house is to the left and down a way.
It seems safe here. You were right about that.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Man, so suspicious.
Don't mind us. A little paranoia is healthy in our line of work.
Sheesh. Well, whatever. Let's go see the Major.
Left and then down a ways, Alright.
So that means... right. We're just going to start with the right side. So let's see. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Antidote. That is always nice to see.
Yes!
The local produce is very delicious. A lot of it gets shipped out to the royal city, and some to Scala in the south. But I heard it's popular everywhere. Knowing that motivates me to do my best. And that's nice to hear. And you?
How may I help you?
I'm a historian studying the history of this continent. You know, this village has a lot of valuable history books here, just collecting dust. When I first found them, you'd better believe I was surprised. Really? I guess this village was around for a very long time, right? Since they had that many history books, after all. So, what do we have here? Doesn't really look like anything. Okay, then let's be careful about this. I don't really want to trigger a cutscene if I can help it.
Yes.
I moved here because I wanted to have a peaceful life. It's a bit inconvenient for shopping and such, but it's still a great place to live. Oh, that's nice. I can explode stuff around here. Hey, welcome! Do you want to buy something? Not really, but maybe some weapons. It's been a while and I actually have quite a lot of money already. Welcome! I know we're not in the city, but we still have a lot of things in stock. So let's see. First of all, bigger screen. Finally, defense upgrades. Defense upgrades. The question is this going to be worth it? Well, I guess for those two it would be worth it. For the very least. Okay, Rainy and Mako, you guys deserve this mail. Anything else? Accessories, maybe? Well, I'm good with that. Okay, that was pretty much it. I don't want to use up too much money after all. So, there's a way to the left that I can open. But first of all, let's talk to the Major, right?
Oh.
Why, Ricky, long time no see. I'm glad to see you look so energetic. What are you talking about? I'm always full of energy. How you been, Derek? Great, as you can see. By the way, who are these guests you have with you?
Here.
These are the people I've been telling you about. The princess asked me to hide them here for a while. Oh, so you finally found somebody to help with the ritual.
Huh?
Oh, you are,
What? Is there something on my face?
It's nothing. I'm just surprised because he looked just like the princess said. If Lady Eruca requested it, I must make sure it is carried out, no matter what.
I think this place might be okay, Rainy.
Unfortunately, the only space we have available here is a small shack. With these, will this accommodations be acceptable?
It's more than enough. There's something I need to ask you, though. I want to look into the history of this continent. Do you have anything I could see?
Oh, well, you're in luck. A few years ago, a bona fide historian moved into this village. If you talk to him, I'm sure you'll learn all kinds of things. I let him know.
That's how it is.
You must be weary from your travel. I advise you get some rest. Let me show you to where you'll be staying. Thanks, buddy. But then again, I still have full health.
You think the stuff the princess said checks out?
Lipton and Theo told me the world will be swallowed by sand. Eruca's story is consistent with that, but I can't use it as an answer for Rainy.
Put it this way. It's worth checking out. It was pretty detailed and elaborate to be a lie.
Sure, but...
Sorry I kept you waiting. I asked all around the village.
And?
What did you find?
I talked to the mayor and several others around town, and it's true. There does seem to be a correlation between the ritual and the desertification.
So, she spoke the truth. We should do some digging into the Empire's history as well. Something wrong, Rainy?
It's nothing.
Why are you so worried, Rainy?
By the way, Stock, have you ever been here before?
Not to my knowledge. Why?
Some of the villagers said they recognized you. They must have mistaken you for someone else. Well then, I'm off to find any records of the Empire's history.
Good. I'm counting on you.
Huh.
What? The Resistance is scheming my assassination?
The Resistance's actions of late have been beyond the pale. Even if it is only Princess Eruca play-acting at being a heroine, this cannot be taken lightly. There must be a reprisal, my queen.
How dare that whelp? Are the ties of family so fragile?
How shall your majesty respond?
Set it all ablaze.
Pardon?
Burn the city to the ground, and let their cinders be mixed in with the rest of the ash.
But the other citizens would also be caught in the...
I care not. Anyone who harbors Eruca or the Resistance deserves to share their fate.
Are you stupid?
It's time the citizens remembered who holds the authority and power in this country. Queen Protea!
As you wish.
Is she stupid? Like seriously stupid? Welcome back, Count Sylvan. What's our next mission?
These orders come directly from Her Majesty. Take heed and listen well. Set fire to the city. Burn everything to the ground, resistance and civilian alike. Those are your orders.
Huh?
Is he serious? That's insane. I mean,
Impossible!
no soldier would obey such an order. My family is in the city.
Calm yourself. We would never actually burn the civilians. I have an idea.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
First, spread a rumor immediately before setting the fire. Tell the people the resistance started the blaze to lash out at the queen. Then begin the fire in the least damaging area of the city to stir up confusion. The resistance will be left with no choice but to make a move.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
We will thus obey the letter of Her Majesty's orders, while still taking steps to dispose of the resistance.
Well done.
Very canny of you. Wonderfully done, Count. And with that, at least no innocent people are going to get harmed because of that stupid queen. I will instruct the man of the details immediately. Yeah.
Were you speaking true?
Yes, she's become unhinged. It was all well and good when she was King Victor's commoner pet.
You needn't convince me. She's without the merest shred of royal poise.
It was cruel fate that made this vulgar, brainless woman our queen. We may have been the ones to raise her to power, but the joke is no longer an amusing one.
Don't fret so, Salvan. Our cares will soon see an end. Once she's served our purpose, her exile will be swift and permanent.
If you'll excuse me, I must go set my own city on fire.
I am sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Never you mind. Just attend to your own role.
Oh my god, those poor guys. They can't even control it anymore. And now they need to set it in place. Ah, god, a few days later.
Hey, Stock. What are we gonna do?
Nothing we've learned here indicates that Eruca is lying.
I looked into the history of the old empire. Everything seems to fit.
Then there was Lieutenant, there was what Lieutenant Theo said. I have to stop the desertification at all costs.
So you're thinking of going along with that princess? You just abandon the mission?
I'm not abandoning it. I told you. We're just putting it off. We can't carry out the objective Heist gave us now, at any rate. We need to examine the facts, weigh the possibility of working with Eruca, and...
It sounds great when you say it like that. But what you're really saying is that you're going to betray Alistel.
What?
Calm down, Rainy. Honestly, I don't believe that the princess is lying either.
So you think the world's going to end if we don't play along?
Yes. All the research I did points to it. If the world is going to be destroyed, winning the war is meaningless. No one would survive either way. Not our friends in Alistel or their families.
But still, how can you betray Alistel like that?
I haven't quite made up my mind to cooperate with Eruca. She still hasn't answered some important questions. I'll decide what to do after I hear her responses to them. But Rainy, if you think going even that far is betrayal, I won't force you to stay.
Stock.
I don't know yet what's wrong and what's right either. That's why I want to take a closer look at the facts and decide from there.
But the mission! It's our job to carry out Heist's orders. We're agents, not researchers. What's to think about?
Rainy.
Alistel, Heist. They took us in when we had nowhere to go. I can't betray them. I just can't.
Rainy, let me ask you just one thing. What drives you? Repaying Heist for his kindness? Protecting Alistel?
What?
It used to be that those two goals overlapped. Not this time. You might have to choose one at the expense of the other. What's most important to you?
I've never thought about it.
Then start thinking. I haven't yet decided whether or not to cooperate with Eruca, but at the very least, she gave us time to think. Time to consider if we're really okay with the way things are.
Indeed. Our entire mission, and the war between Alistel and Granorg, We've gotten so used to being constantly at war, our focus has narrowed to which side will win and which side will lose. That's how we've been thinking about things up till now.
I guess you're right.
Is now the time to be at war? Nobody asks questions like that. Nobody ever seriously considers the desertification, our whole reason for being at war. Isn't that a terrible mistake?
Marco and I will be thinking hard about this before deciding. Rainy, you should do the same. That's what's called for now.
All right. I'll think about it. I need to be alone for this, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
We've been partners for a long time, but don't hold back on that account, Raimi. I want to hear your honest opinion. Let us know anytime you need to talk.
What should I do?
The Cornet village has been revised. I wonder what she's going to do. Because I still don't get it. Eruca's in the Resistance. She isn't really completely on Gnorc's side. Just because we need to assassinate her isn't going to help out with the war, right? Which means, if we help out the Resistance that is against the Protea Queen, that wouldn't really be a betrayal for alistel, right? They just don't understand the whole situation yet. Right? Huh. Rainy has left your party. Okay, wait. Is there a corpse?
What's wrong?
Why is there a corpse? Someone in town found this man collapsed in Grand Plain a moment ago and brought him back here.
Did something happen in Granorg?
These wounds are severe.
Granor, it's in chaos. Protea, she's gone mad. She set fire to the city. Lady Eruca's in danger.
What?
Wow! What? The princess is in danger? I did my part. I got the message to you.
Stay with me.
Stay with us. Uh-oh.
Marco, I'm heading to Granorg. This will be dangerous, so you don't have to...
What on earth are you talking about, Stock? Of course I'm coming.
We came to assassinate Eruca, but we're about to rescue her. In doing so, we openly betray Heiss and Alistel.
How's that betrayal? She's not really 100% on Ganoyan's side, at least on Protea, right?
We'll most likely end up as exiles.
Oh. Right. If they don't see our point... But still, this shouldn't count as betrayal. It shouldn't count. This is a grey area. This is a clear grey area.
I've made my peace with that. Now's not the time to be at war. We need to protect Princess Eruca and have her perform the ritual.
Agreed. Let's make for Granorg.
Evil tiding. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, I need to check the rooms again. Because every time I am in a new place, something changed. Oh, Rainy. You probably still need your time, right?
Sorry. I need to be alone right now.
Understandable. Understandable. But every time something changes, I always need to make sure that everything still is at its proper place. And that there's no quest somewhere on the way.
That's...
Spring ring. Nice. Just to make sure nobody's in sight, no quests around. Should I buy something? Should I buy something? Probably not. It should be fine.
Shouldn't we have said something to Rainy?
I tried. I seriously tried. I was there before.
We can't force her to come along, and she's in no state to fight right now. If she's not fully resolved on the battlefield, she'll be killed.
Stock, don't be angry with Rainy. We really owe Heiss and Alistel a lot for taking us in.
I know. So, what's your take on all this, Marco?
I'm grateful to my benefactors, of course, but if the world ends, I'll never be able to repay them properly. That's why I'm going with you, Stock, even if it does mean betraying them, even if I doubt Heiss will understand. Come on, let's go. This is the best way.
All right.
Wait!
Rainy?
I'm coming with you.
Rainy?
I thought some more about what you said. And I want to protect Alistel. I want to protect my home. If that means abandoning the mission, so be it. Orders don't matter to me now. All I care about is making sure Alistel lives on. I feel really bad about double-crossing Heiss and all, but I'm coming with you anyway.
Rainy has joined. Great!
You realize you'll be branded a traitor by the country you're trying to protect. Your home won't be your home anymore.
Doesn't matter. I've already made up my mind.
All right.
Let's go then. The three of us together.
Yeah, we ought to get going. But listen, both of you, this isn't a mission anymore, which means you two aren't my subordinates. Starting now, we're all partners, fighting for a common cause.
Gotcha.
Let's move it.
Evil timing has been revised. So... Oh my god, we're actually doing this. We're heading straight back to Ganorg. But... Wait a second. Now something must have changed, right? But then again, probably not. I'm going to use this time to make a save right over here. Right over there. Because slowly but surely, we're running out of time again. I hope you guys had fun with today's part, since it seems like there was a little bit of trouble between our ties. Especially between Rainy and Stork. But everything has been cleared out, which means in the next part, we need to clean out the whole city, because it's probably ablaze. If what Queen Potea said is actually true. I really hope they didn't really follow her order. That would be absolutely stupid. Which queen would destroy their castle? Like, seriously, nobody would do that. Only if they are on the brink of losing everything. And cornered. That would be the only time they would actually go that crazy. Anyways, we're going to see that tomorrow. Until next time, bye bye!